Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today on Ethical Explorers, we are diving deep into a fantastic open-source intelligence tool that will completely change the way you investigate and analyze TikTok profiles. If you have ever tried to look up historical information or pivot points for a TikTok account, you already know how frustrating it can be. Most tools require expensive API keys, forced signups, or they lock the most useful data behind a heavy paywall. But today, we are looking at an incredible, completely free project called TokIntel. TokIntel is a free TikTok account lookup tool designed for researchers, investigators, and OSINT enthusiasts. The best part about it is the sheer simplicity. There is absolutely no API key required, no tedious sign-up process, and no tracking. You literally just provide a username, an @ handle, or a profile URL, and the tool does the heavy lifting for you. So what exactly does TokIntel do? At its core, its primary superpower is uncovering the exact account creation date from just a username. If you have ever looked at a standard TikTok profile, you know that the platform doesn't explicitly tell you when an account was created. TokIntel changes that. Along with the creation date, it pulls a comprehensive overview of the profile, including total followers, total likes, the full bio, verified status, and whether the account is set to private or public. But it goes much deeper than basic profile data. If you feed TokIntel a specific video URL or a video ID, it can extract the exact video upload time. It achieves this by decoding the unique TikTok snowflake timestamp. For those unfamiliar with the concept, TikTok video IDs are not just random strings of numbers, they are snowflake IDs, which means the creation time is actually embedded right inside the ID itself. By performing a bitwise shift-right operation on the ID by 32 bits, TokIntel extracts that hidden data and reveals the precise millisecond the video was published to the platform. Beyond TikTok itself, TokIntel includes optional opt-in OSINT pivots that allow you to expand your investigation across the wider internet. For instance, it can automatically check the exact same username on YouTube, which happens to be one of the only major platforms that gives an honest, definitive yes or no answer regarding whether a channel exists under that name. It also looks for unconfirmed leads across other major platforms like Instagram, X, Twitch, and Reddit. Because these specific networks generally require you to be logged in to verify an account's existence programmatically, TokIntel treats them as unconfirmed leads rather than definitive matches, ensuring your investigation stays accurate and doesn't present false positives. Additionally, TokIntel integrates a Google Lens reverse image search for the profile's avatar, allowing you to quickly check if the profile picture is being reused elsewhere on the web. It extracts the profile's bio link for further analysis, and even fetches a Wayback Machine snapshot of the profile so you can see how the account looked in the past. Everything is displayed directly in your terminal in full view. Nothing is hidden, nothing is downloaded to your system maliciously, and all HTTP or HTTPS links are safely generated as clickable URLs so you can pivot smoothly. Getting TokIntel up and running on your own system is incredibly straightforward, and we can do it in just a few quick commands. First, open up your terminal and clone the repository directly from GitHub by typing git clone https://github.com/thyfwx/tokintel.get. Once the repository finishes downloading, navigate into the project directory by typing cd tokintel. Next, we need to install the required dependencies, which you can easily do by running pip install-r requirement.txt. After the dependencies are successfully installed, all that is left to do is launch the tool by executing the startup script with the command /start.sh. Now that the tool is up and running, let us put it to the test by searching for my own username, Ethical Explorers. I'm entering the handle directly into the prompt to see what kind of intelligence TokIntel can gather on us. While the tool is actively scanning and sending out its requests, let us talk a little bit more about how these features interact in a live environment. When you type in a username like Ethical Explorers, the tool immediately reaches out to gather the public footprint of that handle. It parses the profile metrics to give us a clean layout of our follower count, total likes accumulated across videos, and the current bio structure. At the same time, it's running that snowflake math on the back end to pinpoint the timeline of the profile, and it's initiating those external OSINT pivots we talked about earlier. This means while we wait, it's silently checking YouTube to verify if there is an identical Ethical Explorers channel there, and it's prepping the Google Lens and Wayback Machine links so we can inspect our digital footprint across the broader web with a single click. It bundles all of this fragmented internet data into one clean, unified terminal interface, saving you from having to open a dozen browser tabs manually. However, as you can see looking at my terminal right now, the tool is currently returning an internet connection issue and is failing to pull the live data for Ethical Explorers. I wanted to keep this in the video because troubleshooting is a massive part of real-world OSINT work. The reason I'm getting this connection error right now is likely because TikTok is currently banned in my country.
Because the platform servers are restricted at a network level here, the tool's standard requests are getting blocked before they can reach the TikTok infrastructure to retrieve the profile data. If you're running into the same issue, using a VPN or a proxy configured to a region where TikTok is fully operational should easily bypass this restriction and let the tool function perfectly. Since I can't get a clean response on my local network today, I highly encourage all of you to download TokIntel, try running the tool on your own usernames or test accounts, and tell me in the comments below if it's working smoothly for you or what interesting insights you managed to uncover. That wraps up our deep dive into TokIntel. It's a lightweight, incredibly powerful addition to any investigator's toolkit, especially considering it requires 0 API keys or registrations. If you found this walkthrough helpful and want to see more open source intelligence tools, techniques, and security breakdowns, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching Ethical Explorers. Stay curious, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video.